Hmm. I feel like I'm right on time for exactly once. That's what I truly try. Oh, Jasper. So dumb sometimes. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. The audio is actually sounding really good for once. I mean, it's very interesting, by the way. This topic, you know, where I start. I mean, do have a topic. I was actually, by the way, I have to say, outlawed thoughts. I did not know Blues Traveler still needed a body double. Basically, now that's really cruel. By the way, Hmm. Man, I do need to catch up on that Tucker Carlson thing. But I think my big plan for my big thing, one of these things, is going to go Friday. That's if Gray doesn't get busy with his actual work, and should be a fun experience. But the question is, will people want to be a part of that? Hmm. I may branch out, but I want it a little more focused. So, late start, yes. Again, Enlightened centrist. Fuck if that stuff breaks through you, man. Oh no, he's talking about David Lucas. No. Well, sound. Bear in mind, Dan Layton's a dumbass. By the way, by any granted knowledge, by the way. So is Rip Off Verse. Rip Off Verse is dumb as well. I kind of wish he actually would find the balls to actually talk to somebody. But see, he doesn't even talk to Richard Embry anymore. No, he's too busy fighting people online. Being a grammar Nazi. Maybe not thinks I see these things. But it is my thing. You know? Well, Tony's claiming to be CG. Oh, no, no, no. No, that's awful. Stop it, Tony. You're being dumb. No. Especially with Tony going after Renowned lately. Like a fucking child. Again, I never claimed this is for children. This is never for children. Ever. Enlightened centrist, right? Granted. Most black people watch this in post. So. Outlawed thoughts. I need to address this right now. Since he is white knighting for Katie right now, because apparently Katie is the NPC and she can't function anymore by herself, which is odd. I mean, everyone just filters out. That's why I always stream this time of day, like this particular time of day. Of course, Discord freezes. Thank you, Fallout 76. You just want to screw shit over because you can. Sometimes I wish crashes over there didn't really hurt as much, but of course, shit updates and then they think it's fine. So, because my big project is, I have to explain this. Enlightened centrists, well, this is what I call enlightened centrists, I think they are very special people. Kind of like a Vince. Vincent's an enlightened centrist. I jokingly call Gray an enlightened centrist. But they're not like, how do you put this? They're the people who do not take a stand. In my opinion, they are the people who strive for middle ground. They seek to understand the situation. This is shot at Dorcas either. I do think Dorcas eventually makes a plan. Right. Huh. But I disagree with, they don't take a hard enough stand with how stuff goes. Now, they just don't want to be caught. Now, usually when we think about it is difference. They inhabit a middle ground, which I laid out some of this late last night. They care about the middle ground. You know, that's what they want. They want the middle ground. Now, I'm pretty sure if I sent, like, but usually, in my opinion, they're just trying to dodge the flack. Usually, when I think of an enlightened centrist, I think of Short Fat Otaku, who I call Dev. He's an anarchist community. Now, the thing about this is, sure, the thing about, I will honestly just say, right, it will be adorable. I mean, I'd love to see what some of the thinkers' thoughts on this are. It's because they don't ever want to be burned by the sun, kind of thing. But does it go too close to the sun, you get burnt? This. So I said Friday was going to be a big day. Big day. If this is at an all time, people, I usually stream at this. Like, it's fun. I want to keep this about 2 hours. And if this works, I'll switch over to some Division 2 grinding. I mean, to be fair, it needs to be done. No choice in the matter. I kind of wish it was the case because I got to go do stuff over there and go out later. Now, I have a problem. Enlightened centrists seem to grow. There's that third party I've talked about for a while, but it's really in 2 camps, though. There's 2 camps of these people. One is enlightened centrist. B.A. Turner is especially one. Like, B.A. Turner is a very adorable individual. You know, it's what he does. He has a video, just to give people that idea, when I say someone's an enlightened centrist. My version of it is a person who wants to live in the middle ground, not take a stand. Or they're like, well, they pulled a card, both sides my bad. That is a thing. It needs to stop. Some of them are not like interesting. James Biden testifies before Congress. Oof. I don't think anyone in our group wants to touch that with a 10-foot pole. will be interesting. Ooh, that is going to be big, though. Yeah, that's right. You'd be not like. So these people pop up, Comicsgate. You see them. They care a majority about. Well, interesting. Amazon's going to be joining. Who's Day today? Reminds me. Now, the thing is, when you think of an enlightened centrist, they will inhabit this middle space. They enjoy the middle space, I guess. They don't want to take a side. They want to make their mind up. They don't want to be swayed by any of the team sports. But it's this third party, or they have no issues with either side fully 100%. And maybe there's bad actors they don't want to be a part of. Let's say, let's take Comicsgate and anti-Comicsgate people. Because I may actually have to break down into the whole. I need to do some little bit of research, but it's funny. Vito saying he's not Comicsgate, but he also hates Comicsgate. He is Comicsgate, but he hates Comicsgate. Weird how that works. See, I don't even know who's going to buy his comic. You know? Imagine that. Now, here's something. But in Comicsgate, you got people who were there. They don't care about the EVS drama or drama on one side or the other. They're just there for comics. Well, generally, you got centrist in that movement. But you've got poles, very extreme. You got people who do indie comics, but they want no part of Comicsgate. But they're in the comic sphere and they have to deal with Comicsgate. They don't want to deal with the other side, which is the sheer Kickstarter or other garbage that goes on that side. Like, Naomi's got in this enlightened centrist movement right now. Unfortunately, it's bit him in his ass. Actually, poor Naomi. And I have nothing against the man. Some of his comic actually looks good compared to Richard's. I mean, he hasn't gone back to fucking crying on Tony's. He's not monetized himself. He can monetize himself. Funny, by the way, on that, how that works. So, these people, and I'll show examples. B.A. Turner, like, but I like Comicsgate, but I like Iron Age. It doesn't work. It's like two movements that are opposed to each other. But in the same breath, he'll say Iron Age is bad. Here's a difference. When you think Iron Age, you think strong, independent creators that create their own stuff. Razor Fist has his own. And to be fair, he's probably having issues. Which, fine. Very different than Comicsgate. Finalizing it, sure. But it's by nowhere near. You can't have, but it's a movement and it's an ideology. They let two sides fight it out. Try not to side with one side lest they get burnt by going too close to either side. Now, reality, one could say, that's strange, isn't it? Allegiances. They're afraid to have allegiances. Me, I'm not like centrist. I operate off right and wrong. And I look at Twitter and I look at the same way. Like one guy, like if I was actually trying to be prepared, it's like rip-off verse. I think someone may show up and want to share theirs, but rip-off verse is dumb. Okay, like the man himself is the other category, the third-party anarchist. I won't get into that. These people, they want friends with everybody. Usually enlightened centrist. Um, don't see problems with either side. Might actually be a good time to get some shopping done. I call shopping. But, I need to order cards. I actually saw a very bad video. Like, see, Tony's camp does. So one of the actual magic decks is Caesar's Legion. Wow. That is interesting. See, I knew one of the decks actually was the Mr. House deck, or was that? See, these are going to be interesting. You roll a 4 or higher. Yeah. So yeah, one deck's going to be Envy. Very much. We have to talk about that. I actually tried to get an order in on that. I mean, apparently it's very weird. Like, but I have to get talked. And Leighton's a dumbass. Leighton's an enlightened centrist to his damn core, but he's also a libertarian too. So he's dumb, very dumb, in fact. I mean, but can you not search up anything? Yes? No? Apparently not. Yeah, apparently not at all. So, fine. Now, right. Something odd. I mean, sometimes sites work, sometimes don't. Maybe. I can look at something like this and it seems okay. Man, other times it's not. And Star City just be bad. Right. Well, okay, their site really is down. So, yeah. Now, hypothetically, sure, they could set broke. Wow. They'll tell you they do site maintenance in the middle of the day. So they did site maintenance in the middle of the day. It's really dumb. That is dumb. Here, I wanted to just look at their stuff. But enlightened centrists, when they talk about stuff, they're like, they don't take any ground. Like, even when he's trying to go against Sturgis, he doesn't want to call him bad, but he goes, baby, do this or do that. Nah, B.A. Turner's like trying to like bridge it because Iron Age is a product of Comics King. They may not think that, but in reality, it is. That's what they are. They are a byproduct. Except Iron Age has very strong independent creators, like Eric July, people who they might promote other people's work, but they're going to promote their work first. If you don't think that, you're kind of foolish in your own way. It's always going to happen, though. Like, they are going to do it. But then he goes, oh, but this side bad. What's it? But the man can't take a side. Now he's slowly siding with Tony. He wants to. Baki called me a hypocrite, but that dude can go fuck himself tenfold. That's my own opinion. But the thing is, like, when you're dealing in online conflicts, the rise of online centrism is interesting. They don't want to take a stand. It's like, out of curiosity, I was trying to learn about the EDS thing. I asked Razor Fist about his thing. It was Cheap Super Chat. I'm like, sure. He won't talk about it. But he also won't talk shit on Ethan either. Right? But you want to stay out of the middle ground and pray to God you're not getting burnt. In the Twitter sphere, you have people who are this way too. To be fair, Comicsgate has this. Like, Comicsgate's a really big movement, though. What was Comicsgate is a brand. It's a mix of both of these categories. Like, Tony calls himself that. But I would file him at this point, in this stage, closer to the third-party anarchists. Which you're getting are the exact opposite of the enlightened centrists. What is an anarchist? They like to watch the world burn. Enlightened centrists are so the weird part is they then entrench themselves in this middle. Pray a shell doesn't hit their grounds. And they're used by either side. Okay. That's how it works. It's not correct. You cannot hide. You have to take a stand. You have to take a side. Sometimes, and probably a majority of the time. Because that middle ground is not safe. A lot of people don't like taking sides because they're afraid to lose. What was it? Tony bet everything on the fact ISO Ministries was going to rip Eric July a new one. Does anyone remember that? Fucking audience does. He took the L, the biggest L ever. That's being the wrong side of history. That's why you're thinking the woke era people, they're on the wrong side of history. They just don't realize it. But there is no reason. You cannot. Team sports is here to stay. Unfortunately, the vitriol is here to stay too. Now, the problem is, how do you deal with it? You can avoid being an enlightened centrist, inform yourself, and not participate. Now, I sometimes would just basically say, I don't want a part in it. Right? I won't stick my thing. I won't stick anything in the fight. Like, I'll usually sit back and watch Twitter burn. I'm just like, yep, I don't care for either of you. I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not going to involve myself with either of you. And I just sit back, watch the train wreck occur. That's a very different category, by the way. This is a soft category. You just want to watch. I'm just like, huh. It's the I don't give a fuck category. Unless the fallout affects me. Eventually, team sports affects the side. Like the trash cast stuff is having an effect. It is having a negative effect. The fact alone, EVS and the extreme elements have turned on Eric July as a prime example. There is no more middle ground. Eventually, there will not be any middle ground in CG. It's either that you're going to bow to EVS, the god he thinks he is, but those people are not. And he'll eventually start blacklisting you. Then mindless NPC drones fly out in droves, like Katie did. Katie did's weird. She's trying to do the Enlightened centrist thing as well. But she has sided with Comicsgate currently. By the way, I need to write back. I need to restart my browser. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. There is. Okay. There's this thing, basically. Stuff decides to update. Now, the problem is, uh, like, sure, totally good, right? Yeah, you think everything's good on one end. Apparently, Firefox and Mozilla want to update in the same day. Now, in reality, here, so the problem now we have is with Enlightened centrist, they are trying to not get burnt. I do believe YouTube has a bunch of them. Take Camelot as a prime example in Comicsgate. Well, the Comicsgate community. Camelot and EBS both want to be friends with everybody. But you can't be friends with everybody. There's always factions. There's always teams. These people exist. Right? Now, I have to show this sometimes. Because these people are special at times. I think that interesting. Breaking news, by the way. Boeing oust the head of 737 jetliner program. Points anew. Yeah, maybe they got tired of the DEI hiring and the bad manufacturing that's leading to their planes breaking apart. Doors flying off. Sorry about that. That's awful. Apparently, I just reopened my browser. There we are. The crap is gone. Good. At least this weird delay is gone. Now, hypothetically, I guess I fixed that. I mean, Star City's still down. It means they're updating their database. Cool. Great. Great. Not fun. That is very annoying. Which, by all means. Oh, now we're starting to get it. Okay. Yeah. No, you're going to Fallout 76 lore. Elizabeth Taggarty is not a real human being. Stop it. No. Fallout 76 is not lore. Man. Not good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. So one of the decks is the Leaf Fallout 76. Okay. Okay. All right. That's fine. It's okay. Not the worst in the world. Fallout 3. Yeah, this is a product that I've been trying to get ahead of. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess that's why they're trying to update. But the thing about Enlightened centrist, I'll close out on that, is these people, they're ultimately going to get burned. Huh. Rad counters. Yeah, see, I'm going to order these decks, though. So, been trying to track these down. Like, Outlawed Thoughts wants to think, I'm a Magic player. Bruh, you have no idea what you're talking about at all. So the Brotherhood of... Well, I would have called the Brotherhood of Steel, Duck. I mean, he's the last. It's X. That's a mechanic we don't know about yet. So, on Twitter, right? These people exist as well. Hold the Truth hostage is a very big one. From Tony's group. Let's see if you look at there. TJ Laser's already pretty much sided with people. But it's the problem is enlightened centrists will position themselves right at that point. They're going to get burned by either side and usually forgotten about. So, yeah, that's the best way I could describe it. Like B.A. Turner, right? He wants to be friends with everybody. And he tried to be friends with Angela, that side. But it came in disingenuous. A lot of these people are bad faith. Well, they try to understand and then they wind up losing. So you have to think about that. You can't have cake and eat it too. I mean, that's what people don't understand. You can't have your cake and eat it too, and that's a philosophy many people don't understand. If they got it, sure. But I can tell you personally, they don't get it. You're bound to be burnt. Um, like you're going to get burnt. That's not an issue. This is that. Oh boy. Now, these people, the other half is these. I will say, there's these people, the third party anarchists. They're another interesting category. Like, they're like ripoff verse. Ripoff verse is very third party. They he's caring about. I'll have to show his channel what he's become. But if you look at him on Twitter, I say he has become the leading. Like, he doesn't talk to Tony anymore. He doesn't talk to that side. He talks to EVS, I guess, as a side, because it's a benefit for him currently. He doesn't care about it. His own channel, he just cares about himself. Like, he convinces these people, like, he cares. I mean, I tagged him initially because I was told to, and I'm like, okay, do it. Let's see if he actually comes on. I'm like, no, he isn't gonna talk to nobody, isn't he? This dude's not gonna talk to anybody. Like, how do I put it? Yeah. He just wishes he was tough. Is the thing. It's best I could tell you. If I told people, he's dumb. And the thing is, too, he has a blue check mark. So he has literally a blue check mark. I can't emphasize that. He doesn't care. Like, here's a tweet, right? But I got to show. Person will share it. But it's kind of dumb. I've seen this because I have two systems, and then I can just share between. It makes it a little bit easier. Like he says, but I'm not a Scotsman. But here's the thing. He's going to go, I'm going to correct grammar. Oh, J. Obama fan, yes. Wish people would see this. These people are dumb. Literally dumb. These people are dumb. What do they think they are? Like, but he'll attack people. I mean, that's what he's going to do. But rip off verse, right? He's his own special ed of fucking garbage. Like, I kind of wish he wasn't so stupid. To be fair, I found him borderline entertaining. Lily found him borderline entertaining. Dude, picking on Tony's crowd at this point is like, man, I could easily pick on Tony and anybody in his ilk. Like, that's like the lowest low hanging fruit. I shouldn't even have to. I'm so tempted in that crowd, by the way, recently to like get a tweet, pick up theirs, him talking about looking at renowned areolas. But I couldn't stop looking. Yeah, you know what? I said you were the gay priest. Well, that's my personal theory about him. You know, he tried to be a man of God. See, if I ever did a deep dive into Tony, I wouldn't even have to try to make him look stupid. Not at all. All it would take, he'd go, but you are cutting me up disingenuous. Nah, he went on like, uh, see, I tried to find this other guy's channel, but you can't find this. You can't find this man's other channel. I supposedly it's Knife School. It's kind of this other dead channel too. Like, see, okay, this is ripoff verse. Now, just to show people. Now, what do you see here? He thinks he's being that, right? He goes, "I'm making Enlightened puppet shows." Yeah, no, the dude's literally sitting on his ass half the time. So, he goes, "But I'm working on a bunch of videos now." I'll have to show you like what he looks like. He is literally the definition of a smoking. Okay, if I said, so if you get him cornered, apparently, he runs his mouth and says he's, you find that. He will say he is, oh man, you ever see how fat this asshole is? Look, this is Richard Embry's actual channel. Like what he actually looks like. Look, I ask people this. Do you think he's not like south of 300 pounds? Like quite literally. This dude is south, not even, he's north of 300 pounds with his head. And he wonders why he gets called fat. I mean, I kind of wish my detractors were my idiot people who made fun of me or attempted didn't look like clowns. Like one of these guys is a disabled Aussie man. I have to look. See, I did have this saved. Yes, Forest Publishing. Oh, by the way, all these people in Tony's camp, I'm going to have to, you know, see, he's an example. Ow! Stop it. God. Sound. Fix your stupid blowing people's eardrums out. But God, people don't hear that. See, he wants to be friends with Comicsgate. By the way, he talks about chill streams. Let me see. Jimmy Reyes. Did he? No, don't tell me. See, he talked to B.A. Turner here. B.A. Turner, the funny part is, like, he goes, but I'm in the gym. See, B.A. Turner is funny. Like, this energy is amazing, by the way. See, his head's a size. See, he wants to take that enlightened centrist approach. He's like, but it can be bad. This is what he does. Like, I have to see his edition. It's actually looking up. He talked to rip off verse. I wonder, did that... No, it's John. Let me see. I'm sure this is still here. See, I was hoping this would still be up, but hey. Force Publishing. I bet he took it down. Because it was like... Because he was getting shit for it. Indy Smith, B.A. Turner. Oh, he delisted it, I bet. He delisted it. Streamed to Mountain Blade. Wow, he took it down. Is it videos? Maybe it's videos. No, not here. See, why would you edit your own videos? This used to be up. Ugh. You know what? I bet he delisted it. Damn, I bet you he delisted it. I can almost 100% bet you he delisted it. Because this was like one of the first. Ah, here we go, buddy. Found it. This, my friends, is the ripoff verse. This is the man who has done 7 years of Muay Thai. Okay? This is the man who has done 7 years of it. And the only thing he looks like is he's lost the battle with his meth addiction. Now, here's what's funny. If you want the truth, this is the man who talks tough online. You need to see his messages. I laugh at this. He literally talks a lot of the smack, the biggest fucking smack in the fucking world. Ever. Now, you know, I gotta point this out. Right? So you have to borrow. What's funny is I always have to borrow a Twitter account. Look at the ass. I have to borrow this to log in to read it. So it's not really a bot. It's funny. I have to borrow this login. This dude is insane, by the way. Right? So This is his actual fucking thing. This is why I call him an online anarchist. He doesn't care, really, because he thinks he gets paid. He thinks he's a critical drinker type. Oh, Gary's a 100% piece of shit. Is this where his dog's at his fight, right? Nah. He interjects himself. By the way, doing the whole grammar Nazi thing. By the way, TJ Laser, if you ever see this for anyone from Tony's audience, I just get to borrow this account because it's easier. Because when you work with person or content creation, I have to be here. I would not want to touch Twitter with a 10-foot pole. I hate this place. I hate social media. But, see, he'll do posts like this, right? He goes, but I've done Muay Thai for 7... Here we go. Here we are. This is like an old headshot of him. Right? Goes, man. Look, he says dumb shit like this. He wants the world to burn. All right? This is the thing. Look, he goes, your beard is hilariously fat, so you don't have a neck. You look like your overweight slug with Trump's hair. I need to remind him it's Trump. Trump's hair. You fucking UK piece of shit. Well, I should dive bomb him on that one. See what his response would be. Oh, I'll do that one. Look at that live, in fact. I've got a second Dan black belt in kickboxing, a black belt in TDK, and I have 7 years Muay Thai. I have boxed. I've fought half my life. This is not another. I'm 47 years old, and I look hot shit naked. Then look at you. Wow. Yeah. I've determined this man's just an online anarchist. He doesn't care about anything he says. Because he knows damn well he's the type that would get himself burnt. Hold on. This is how you deal with a Nazi? A grammar Nazi? I hate grammar Nazis. Yes. He's a yeah, never mind. I'll deal with him later. What's a... See, I don't know. Maybe it's a UK euphemism. What's a tramp's beard? Right? The guy clearly has a neck. The dude looks like he hasn't taken care of himself in years. So he weighs into discussions. Okay? So this is basically a screenshot of him. So this is what he supposedly looks like, right? He looks emaciated. Like he hasn't eaten in a week. He ingests so much drugs. See, that's a good filter, by the way. Gotta find. By the way, he simps for Katie Dead. And he calls her ugly. Brittany Venti. Brittany Venti looks better than Katie did. Oh, this is funny. I fight for a living. Oh, thought for a living. So he's trying to claim shit. And he tries to grammar Nazi people because he thinks he's intelligent. That you don't create anything. Well, okay. This is the woman he simps for, okay? This is the woman he's simping for. This is Katie did right here. She denies she's fat. Maybe a little bit fat, right? Oh, Renowned is unhealthy. I'm going to ask Renowned when he's on about this. Because I'll have to go over this. Because that's going to be a really interesting stream. Oops. Did you catch that, TJ? You still watching? No? You stalk my stuff? Goes toward the most? By the way, I always have like multiple stalkers of this. It's always funny. Again, I'm a nobody. It's always fun. Totally fun. Or they just view it. LG is funny. But he simps for this. Okay. All right. So he simps for this. And he says Brittany Venti is ugly. This is what you call like an online anarchist. Guys, who would you rather be with? Right? Like Brittany Venti. Man, look at this. Conservative. A little weird, but she's attractive, right? He just waits in. He just does this, right? So he's weird. Like, this is what he does. Like he decided to start a fight, right? To be honest, I mean, I kind of could use this Twitter if I so chose. It's so strange. See, Katie did though. She has evolved exactly how I thought she was. NPC opinions and all. God. By the way, this is the woman. This isn't even a close-up shot. This is her without a filter. Okay? This is what she looks like without a filter. You see this? I think I'm the one who saw this. I saw he was going to talk to Richard Embry, and I said this, like, at one point. Like, I was the initial one that said the LG. But I don't care if it gets out. Because I have a few fuck stays on Tony's side, stalked by shit. That's because I like watching shit shows. I actually care for my friends on, like, your side. Who hasn't had Extra Hero on Tony's channel in a while. Is that because he talked to LG? So Ripoff Verse is the example of the guy he wades in. And he's trying to collect pelts. Let me see. Where is that? By the way, he's also the definition of, I say leftoids can't meme, but there you go. See this interaction? So I say. So here's the tweet. Weird people. True angry people, aren't you? Since you're collecting blocks. Since when is collecting blocks a badge of honor. Basically, you seek blogs. Question mark. On the other hand, if they block you, they are soft and can't take the heat. Odd argument we got here as well. The standards. Not at all. Very much the opposite. It's clear that our newly formed group of like minded people have simply bonded over fun. Remember this. Literally remember this, by the way. Something your little Eric and the rest of the F&T cancers are incapable of having. 2 crowds he's targeted, that he's weighed his ass into. Collecting pelts is a very fun thing to do. A hall of shame, a wall of pussies. I will get Shitical Stinker and Turtorotics pelts someday. You watch. Odd. Don't care for Arab July. Try again. Even the ripped verse. See, people don't understand. I didn't type this, but I know where this comes from. You view yourselves as a retarded echo chamber. No one likes an activist. Most are concerned trolls. That's usually what I call these third-party anarchists, okay? Third-party anarchists are very interesting. Concerned trolls, concerned Karens. See, he doesn't get this. A lot of it is they move goalposts and they deflect. And you see he breaks down. Logic, actually. This is a guy who literally does hit and run. Now, there's another example. He basically, something I need to look up. I don't know. Like, I don't encourage interacting with, you need to be careful with interacting with blue check marks now. It doesn't pay. I guess it's based on followers, I guess. Like Vito, supposedly. I have to look that up. Let me see something. It's very easy. It's a Vito comedy, right? Let's see. So Twitter Blue, right? Vito recently was involved in. Oh, by the way, he is a comedian. Did you not know? So. Like. So. He has. I guess we're talking engagement rates, right? So what? 91K views. I guess this is like Gaster saying how influencers get paid, right? Let's see if this works. I am so curious. No, well, to find it because there's a way to calculate this. So they get paid for this somewhere, and it might be in here.
So he has 28K followers who just. All right, now, here we are. So. Two posts, 4 retweets, 77 likes, and 42K views. Now, so I am assuming that this is an issue. Like Twitter Blue is pay, and I guess Vito's the same way. Vito's kind of the anarchist, one could say as well. By the way, he doesn't like children. It's funny. Apparently, him and Andrew Worski is supposed to have something. Yeah. See, bear in mind, I'd have to find this. I guess it would be also the Skinrid. Apparently. See, I'll have to go back and find his stuff. Because apparently he showed a video where he was doing stunt work in. Oh, see, by the way, fun fact. This little kitty does now. Because their anime channel's dead. Hashtag blow up hashtags. Like, to see, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, these people exist. Like, Twitter Blue. Yeah, see, here's the problem. Bots, right? I think I've seen somebody because I was doing something on here because I have to use this for investigations. So. See, I'm guessing. So 16,000, right? So, like, that's why I said I don't endorse this at all. These people interacting with him is weird. It's worse. It feels like the ad revenue. Original calculation is for every 100,000 followers equates $1,000. I mean, to be honest, he strikes me as the Will Jordan type. See, I tagged him initially, and he wasn't. But see, he won't go on any channels anymore. See, by the way, Oh, I have a firm belief, by the way, this is Riley. But I wish the biggest luck in this platform. Of getting, by the way, this is J Bama fan, by the way. J Bama fan. Oh. But look at the short fingers, though. Look at that. Look at those short fingers. Like, you can tell this is like roids. by the way. Like, he does roids. See if I do talk to Renown, it's gonna be interesting. See, I have a firm belief. See, this is, but see, I don't particularly care for. That's why I. By the way, Riley's a dumbass. If anyone ever wonders why this feed is ass, because it's used by like 2 people. So, see, this is what he does. He could be here defending himself, but he chooses not to. You know? And what is he doing? I'm actually curious how much his Patreon actually is. See, he used to have another channel. What was it called? Knife School? Let's see. Bro, this dude has never been like. I think it was Knife School was his name. See, YouTube used to have this really good filter. You could find people. Like, but you can't find people anymore. It's so bad too. It's not this interface. Because, like, me and Hallie could stick my channel into anything and never find anything. Interesting. Andrew Scott Marshall. I'm kind of really hoping that people do, like, screw up. By the way, this art looks like ass, by the way. This is actually this man's art. His comic, manga. It looks generic as shit. I know he proved it. Maybe he should take his diabetes. He didn't take his diabetes seriously. It's like when Hershey kisses away from death. See, if you look him up, right? He basically is generic. Now, impressive. Oh, look at this shit. Wow, here we go. Dude, this dude needs to just... Nah. So, really? Like, this is like his claim to fame? Right here. Look at this look in his head, dude. He don't look right. Nah. See? He doesn't look right. Something's fucking wrong with him. It looks like he lost, like, the battle with that. Like, this shot, like, he looks healthier. Like, he doesn't look healthy. Like, he is basically like a background actor. Like, I guess he got a dog. Like, he had a talking chihuahua. Like, this is actually what he looks like. For real. That's what he looks like. See his dog. His little shit. But look at this. This man is 47 years old. Used to, when is this article done? 2020? Looked healthier then. I guess COVID's a hell of a drug and fucked his ass over. Never mind us in this stuff. Renowned to use on him. So, this photo. Look how thin he is. This is a man, he's apparently a Dan and shit. And like, this is a manlet, dude. A literal manlet. He looks deformed. He can't grow hair. Like, let me see. So when you look at this, like, he's very womanly too. Like in his movements. He's very feminine. Stunt. He's a stunt double. Literally a stunt double. Da Vinci's Demons. Known for Solo, Mud Trooper, uncredited. This is the man's credits. Literally, this is his man's credits. Uncredited. Okay, says he's 5'8". I'm 5'11". Yeah, my dude. Okay, I call bullshit. Like, I literally call bullshit. Yeah, this is him. Man, but that is a hell of a look. From 2020 to what you look like? I need to remind myself. Let me see. He didn't have Skinner's, right? Skinner's. I'll have to go. I'll dig it up. But people. Yes, Renowned. You see that though? Renowned. I'm sorry. I didn't see you here. I just saw your message. Ha. You want any of this? I'll send this to you. He's a stunt actor. And you know that stock photo he used? Right? He has to be crack. Ugh. You know? So yeah, people accuse me of using my Twitter. This isn't my Twitter. I have to reiterate this. I just use this to view. Oh, by the way. What? No, this is his actual acting credits, by the way. Stunt person? There you go. This is his actual stunt. By the way, this is his IMDb, by the way. Eat it up. This is his IMDb. Stunt performer, artist, writer. Starting out as a visual artist, effective artist. Went on to train as an actor and a stunt performer. Now a writer, artist, gallery owner. This man needs to learn to make paragraphs. Having successfully worked many years in numerous major films and TV shows as a stuntman. Andrew went on to pursue his personal passion and open an art gallery in Amsterdam. May I say, the leading theory I have this man is not into women grows by the minute. Or second, may I add. He ain't into women. And the fact alone, he called Brittany Venti ugly, but he likes Katie did? Oh my God. Please, 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 please tell me you have tastes. Is both an artist and whatever else. So he really has no credits, and he fills this out himself. This is his credits. Here, apparently, he was in Assassin's Creed as a stunt double. Technically, he hasn't worked in an industry in a while. What was that? Skin Red. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Skin Red. Sorry. Let me see. I'll remember it. Skin Red. So like supposedly worked with stunt double. Skin Red. There you go. This is him as a stunt double. By the way, I want you to understand. Let me see. Somewhere. I remember this. I guess like the guy fighting or something. It's not this one. Like he got paid. Like the guy's fighting or something. It's not this one. I'll have to go back and find it. He made a post and he showed it. See, he said, did you know you were Odo? No? I don't see the resemblance, by the way. Look, Renowned. There's a deeper issue here, by the way. There's a deeper problem. You missed this, okay? You missed this. Look, he simps for this, and he says this is ugly. I really believe the man's gay, or at least bi, right? This is what he looks like, a full image of it. And he says he's 5'8". Please tell me this looks 5'8". He's not 5'8". This dude looks like that's a drug addict if I've ever seen a drug addict. Second Dan in a martial art. He's a 7 years in Taekwondo. Yeah. He did Taekwondo as well as 7 years Muay Thai. Kiss my ass, dude. Like, God. I think he's like, what does he think? He's like, yes. Why do you think I called him a third-party anarchist? See, Enlightened centrist, right? See? Go back and see what I said about Enlightened centrists. Like Richard Embry. Richard Embry's an Enlightened centrist. B.A. Turner's an Enlightened centrist. This man is an enlightened anarchist. He honestly doesn't care about what he says. Right? This is his replies. See, Cody's like making fun of you here. By the way, this is creepy. Here. See, why did Tony clip this? Bear in mind, I'm going to go with it. I go with my theory. They are closet cases. So funny to use. Oh, he's not Scottish, though, but he lives in Scotland. See, even Dankula does it. See, he didn't even know. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This. Ow! My ears. My ears. Thank God. So here we go. Here's him doing stunt work. Here's him doing stunt work. He knows how to fight, right? He knows how to fight. Nah, he knows how to take falls. By the way, this is the woman. By the way, this is the woman that Leighton simps for without the filter. He said you actually did. Well, yes, but look, Renown. Okay, you have a choice between two women. Brittany Venti, or this, or her. What is your choice? Okay, Brittany Venti or her. I don't understand. The thing is, I went through her channel before. I found a photo of her. I was going to use it. But I'm like, her house is nice, by the way. Her husband has to make good money. Bear in mind, he simps for her. By the way, Leighton simps for her, too. See, I have to, it's disgusting, right? But Brittany Venti is ugly. I guess so. Oh, by the way, you know how he owns people? I think someone called him look like a human penis, though. These people are insane, by the way. See, here's him interacting with Count Dankula and Carl Benjamin. Right? Look, this post. Look, this is. I can't even describe this man. I could go in, troll the hell out of people. The stuff this man does with puppets. I can't even. Yeah, right now, here I do this. I like to be watching Arch play Enlisted. No. Enlisted. Awful game. It is a game. Oh, by the way, this Catwoman art. Yes, it's bad. For those who wonder, your feed can look like crap. You never want to know. Make sense of this. Look. Wow, and she's 38. Look, man. Who says this about a woman? All right, Brittany Venti doesn't look as bad, right? She looks fine. Look, even without a filter. And here he's trying to attack her. And he hits and runs. Right? Weird, huh? See, this account, I'm really curious. When did he set this account up? Out of curiosity. Yeah. So he set this up when he set up his account. The thing is, right? He wants to collect pelts. See, I said this to you last night. But he's a hypocrite. Oh. So his first account was mass flagged. Yeah. See, this doesn't make sense, right? I don't get it. I don't. That's his hand, by the way. That's probably like his cousin or some shit. The man is tatted to the nines. This is his video work. It looks like dog shit. Just tell. You know what he strikes me as? Little movie perk. By the way, this is a really good series, by the way. I actually like it. Here, Da Vinci's Demons. Some people forget that exists. How it actually ended. I need to go back and watch that. So, I don't see this man being able to beat up anybody. Now, I wouldn't underestimate him, though. You know? By the way, see, if you tell him about not to leave a wall of text, tell him to leave a wall of text. This is what he does. Oh, renowned, something for you. Did you know? And I cannot click on this profile for the life of it, and I shall not, because it's bad. Well, shit. So I was going to bring this up to you. Oh, by the way, Tony bleeds Comicsgate, by the way. By the way, I could bash her, but she does ratio extremely well. Larry's homeless? Really? This was 5 hours? Oh, that's right. He's coming after you. Forgot about that. Oh, stalkers. Trust me, if I ever had people like this, I would stalk. By the way, I don't endorse that. If someone ever did this to me, I swear I would I need to send that to you. They posted a picture of what looks like your parents. That was probably drunken peasants, by the way. See, part of me really thinks Tony's an online anarchist as well. But at this point, I don't know what his actual agenda truly is. See, by the way, uh, see, Froggo gets praised on stream. See, she goes for head pats. This is what she does. The way this is one of Tony's peoples. These people are weird. Well, 3 months. Short. To be fair, a lot of what I do, right? He's trying to draw. Now, these people want to talk about looks, all right? This is ways of wordplay, I guess. Very hairy arms, right? Very much draw the Marvel way. Without seeing his hand, it looks stubby. Oh, you didn't see J Bomba fan being an asshole, did you? You don't think about that. Yeah, see, he always thinks he's witty, by the way. Oh, they, by the way, cut the thing of you chewing. Yeah, these people are weird. I think it would. Uh. See, what's funny is, so I ever talk to you, right? No, you do. I gotta ask. These people have to be deranged. Yeah, you know, this is my feed. People will know me inside of my work. I am partly the one, partly for screwing this up. Really?
Okay, Dune Part 2 is probably going to be good. To be fair, I wouldn't care if I'd still watch it even if they screwed it up. This is something we did not ask for. Really? Did we ask for a Borderlands series? No, we didn't. It looks awful. And we gotta get through Fallout first, though. Pretty much. It's funny that. Oh, by the way, Vito and this man are now at war. Hey, don't look at my pedophilia over here. Go look over there. Right? I have a firm belief. That's lucky. As I say, let me find it. See, a lot of these people are funny. By the way, Jay Obama fan, by the way. He should never talk shit about people. This is what you call a steroid user. Okay. He's a steroid user. Because you notice he has no neck. Alright. This man, what did he post an image of? It's a cool looking airsoft gun or a really shitty gun that he bought and overpaid for. Probably some Bushmaster. See, this is a product of years of steroids. You know what I mean? Oof. This is basically a massive product of it. You can't tell me otherwise. See, the man has no neck. He has no neck, short fingers. Insert. So, what is that, like an AR-15? Adorable. Yeah, no, he's basically a heart attack or a stroke waiting to happen, though. You know? That's what he is. He's literally a stroke or a heart attack waiting to happen. Not even by far. I do have to get teasers. By the way, this man does not look like he buys comics. Ever. I gotta ask. Oh, by the way, suit yourself. Yes. This art looks awful. These people are awful. The I think it's okay. I want to laugh, by the way. Like, you could throw this into 3D assets.
and make better. See, this man's kind of, I think, is a third party anarchist as well. But he's too invested. Right. Oh, okay, here's another photo of him. Okay, I wonder if J Bama fan has. I wonder, does he have chicken legs? Does he have chicken legs? No. No. He wouldn't be that stupid. Look, Renowned, I laugh because this is retarded, okay? Sorry, I'm not going to off-put you. I'm not laughing at your misery. Oh, I firmly believe these people are closeted people. These people are in the closet. I have 100%. But I don't know what to classify like J Bama fan. I think I'm going to have to include him in the NPC category. Like, I believe he has to have chicken legs. I firmly believe he does. I think he does. He has like the stocky ape syndrome thing going on. If that makes sense. Wow, look, he bought Wrecked Planet. Wow. See, he has to have like that steroid ape walk. He has to. Like, but see, I would file him closer to the actual NPC. Oh, that's gross. See, did you know about the Borderlands live action TV show? We never asked for it. Wonder how they're going to do it. I don't. Okay. This is a personal MSK show. See, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, Fallout's gonna look campy as hell. Like, no one can prove to me otherwise. Right? I don't know. You mean the art looks terrible? Like, it looks awful. I gotta look this up. What's that? I want him. He's an asshole. When did they announce this? Wow. Oh, come on. It's a movie? Is it a movie? Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I might have to download this and play this. Okay, hold on. Yeah. You know what? I don't care. People know what I use. Yo, 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 yo. This looks awful. Yo. Oh, by the way, they got the trailer for this. It looks awful. It looks awful. The long awaited DLC, by the way. Oh, Renowned, did you know that From Software now owns Elden Ring? They got it from Bandai. I kind of want to play this game, but I want to play this, but I would hate myself. I don't think I have it in me. No, they didn't own it. No. They own it outright now. No, they actually bought it. They are no longer subservient to Bandai on it. They actually bought it. Is what I meant. They own it outright. Which is very interesting. That was a weird story. I'd probably put it easier, but yeah. God. Man. At the end of the day, I'm too much of a perfectionist. Renowned. You know that. Stress is not my thing. Sometimes. It looks good. Big killer. Well, I could probably play it. So, Big killer? So, I need to actually. That does look good. To be fair. Oh God, Renowned. We're gonna have to talk about this right here. You know what's funny? 37,000 people watch Doctor Disrespect with Tim the Tap Man. I actually Oh, let me just. Uh, so it's not bad viewership for Dane, but I want you to notice a lot of these people hanging out in Tony's chat. Sandman does, bunch of others. Think about X-Men 97. Chariot. X-Men 97 is going to be a dumpster fire. Okay, all right. 2 out of the 4 are gay. All right. I wouldn't call being gender fluid whatever. He's a Vosh wannabe. This man's straight. He's confirmed to have sex with a woman, both of these. This is a trans non-binary. By the way, you've never... Like, McLeod, I've tried to find stuff on. He has a lot of they, thems in his audience. So, X-Men 97 looks cursed. I need to show this to people. I want to see. I want your opinion of this right now. The others will watch. No, now everyone trickles in after 3 hours. And this is... Okay. I want people to know my thoughts of the actual X-Men 97 problem. This is... It was done for kids way back when. This is X-Men 97. This is a curse. I feel it's like cursed. No one's really mad about that. Look at the art in the old. This is the artwork in the old. Okay? The show was designed for kids. Now, clearly, it was an adaptation of the 90s X-Men. Fine. Morph is based on Changeling. This show only had 3 seasons. Unironically. And I am not. That's how Morph... You understand, right? Final part. Remember the artwork, right? Morph looked normal. Not this, right? Hold on. The artwork wasn't the greatest because, like, theoretically, Charles, that's Morph. Morph right there. Remember that. All right? This wasn't the best artwork. Now, in reality, you're going to see the updated. It looked... The finale of the last season was ass. Eric at one point talked to this person who did this show. This is all digital assets. Every bit of it. By the way, he didn't die at the end of X-Men. He went with the Shi'ar Empire into space. this is the biggest retcon of it. Now, I am going to have to talk about this crappy ass show. Like, this show, at some point, leave shows dead. Okay? Leave shows dead. Don't touch them. Or remake them. X-Men Evolution wasn't this bad. Bear in mind, the thing on... Parts of this look awful. Okay. So they brought back the original voice actors for this. But this is like you brought it back. And the animation quality is totally drawn. Yes. See, X-Men Evolution, I didn't mind. I mean, X-Men the animated series has its place in my heart. But, I mean, I'm so... I'm going to have to watch it. There's one thing that bothers me about... You'll see it, right? Part of this looks good, but some of the animation... That face. I want to know how much they threw at this series. Okay? I want to know. If this is the artwork, I don't know what to make of it. I'm so hoping the show is better than the trailer. It looks weird. See, Renown, what do you think? This is what I dislike about it. They are actually altering it that Charles died instead of disappearing with the Shi'ar. Which, bear in mind, they had to rush the end of it. But I don't know what to make of it. Like, let's say it's entirely 3D assets. I need to share that one. I'm not going to say the show is dead on arrival, though, Renown. It's not dead on arrival. The question is how they handle it. X-Men 97. Renown, do you remember Night of the Sentinels? Ever? I remember this. This show was dark. This was the pilot, by the way. The Night of the Sentinels. They had to tone it down. Like, let me see. Night of the Sentinels got toned down. They toned this down afterwards. because the Sentinels Morph died in the first episode. Like, I'll be honest with you, that show was not for kids by any stretch. Teens, maybe. Right? See, this is a shot everyone seems to focus on. Right? I sometimes feel the best artwork. We'll see how they handle the show ultimately. Let me see, remind myself I need to. Hold on a sec. Let's show this. Share video file. Be smart about this. This? No? No. Let me see. Upload video file. Yes. I keep my back files a mess. I have to show people too. Let me see a second. There's actually a series, right? But right now, that I recommend to you as well. By the way, I like TJ Laser as a ripoff of King Diamond and Sinestro. Not Sinestro, but Mr. Sinister. So, I know I showed this before. What I may. Because this is the final. The other trailer, I want to show it. It is the second. So, those not familiar with Shogun. Shogun. TJ Laser has other problems. The man has way more issues than anybody ever has. The day I find his original account, I will blast that shit across the fucking internet. And I know that's an alt. I know that's an alt. I know that's an alt. Let me get this uploaded as sucks so people see it. I'm not entirely unprofessional in my life. Video file on screen. Thank you. You know what? You know what? No. Let me just get the other one. Yeah. No. I am going to do a series on Masters of the Air. I feel the need. The thing is, people need to, like, if you have not ever watched this, like, that's it. At least I'll get this right. So you get the idea. And I'm not a huge proponent of Apple TV. They are very hit or miss with me. Now, I feel that Something like, if you've never seen it, the show is really good. And okay, so yes, I have to dig this stuff up, which is fine. Remember, professionalism. You know, we say professionalism. Which I have my own. To be fair, Renowned, if people really took into account how you were 5 years ago, we would all go back in time and tell our fucking younger selves we were retards. You know that? We would all do it. Man, there are people who are ugly-ass children who turn into beautiful adults. Again.
Would you look at that? A ladder!
All right. Cringe. This is the Borderlands 3 trailer. Borderlands TV show trailer. All right? Now, I'll be quiet.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
They got Kevin Hart. So apparently this is a movie.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe. God, I hate this planet.
What is that smell?
Piss wash gullet.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window up!
Roll it up. It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did it get the name?
It's in my mouth!
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain! With your body parts!
What did I tell you?
Minimal
no
explosions!
I said no explosions.
This is cringe. I thought Fallout looked cringe. This looks cringe. Man, I can't even. Oh, I feel bad for Borderlands fans.
Step aside, bitches!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What are you doing? I needed a gun. So you asked for it.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh. Kill them all.
Is Jack Black the robot? Jack Black's the robot? Oh boy.
What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really ready for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
Okay, that doesn't look like Handsome Jack. Is that just me? I don't think of Handsome Jack as a jacked individual. I don't think of Handsome Jack that way. No. Let it die in fire. Let it die. No. And who is that? What is that? Isn't the redhead supposed to be like the really big, like, character? It looks like a freaking middle-aged trans woman. Bruh. Okay, I don't know. Why does a Fallout movie have to... Why does a Fallout show have to be, like, an amalgamation of all the Fallouts? Why? That's awful. That's just bad. I don't even know. You think of Fallout? Man. Actually. Okay. Scratch that. At least the Fallout show won't be as bad as Halo. Cross my fingers. Last thing I ever do. No shots at multi here, but let me, yeah, that's cringe. That is so cringe. Now, that is just, oh God. I'm not even a Borderlands fan. I don't know. See, my gaming was, I always thought Borderlands was like a knockoff of Fallout. And I'm like, I don't like it. But who is he supposed to be playing? Yeah. Now, this is Shogun. Set the stage. Now, Shogun. I'm trying to get Gray. Gray has promised to come and review Masters of the Air and this show. So, Gray, if you're watching this, I am going to make you do this. You can sit and watch Halo Season 2 and be miserable. But you need to review this and Masters of the Air and catch up. So, okay, Shogun has been remade before. It is based on a historical period in Japan. God, what's the guy who did those? I'm blanking on the guy who did those novels. Give me about a second to Google it. But the series takes place in feudal Japan, but they slightly altered the events. But I'll be quiet so that people can watch it. So, the idea, the trailer. And this starts on the 27th of this month.
Hear me, my son. I alone will tell you the truth. Death is the only punishment here.
I have not told you my family name, but it is well known in Japan. Many years ago, a great injustice stole everything from me. I have learned one truth, that enemies are everywhere and friends nowhere. To show your true heart is to risk your life. Because death can come for us at any moment.
dire times.
日の本が戦乱の世に立ち返るわけ。Doomed lovers, cursed kings. These people are godless savages.
Or maybe they just don't give a shit what you think. 時は来た。おごり高ぶった逆賊から日の本を守らねばならん。
もはや戦議は終わったと思ってよいのじゃな。
動けない。
その後、己の敵の正体が分かっておらぬのじゃ。
You cannot play their games. That's how they dominate. A title revered through the ages. Shogun.
For those who aren't aware, Shogun is been it's how do you describe it? I'm kind of a sucker for historical series. If Patrick ever sees this, you should see The Black Executioner. That's actually done by the guy who did what was it? Sons of Anarchy, Kurt Schroeder. He did that. It's a fictional take. Shogun is based on a period, I think it's in the Edo period, where there was a civil war. Where there was one. I mean, granted, the myth of the noble savage is something that I think the show's going to address because they think the samurai were peaceful people. For those who are unaware, the myth of the noble savage is the Japanese were peaceful people until the Americans went in and opened them up. Wrong. The Japanese samurai were barbaric. They just became a very closed-off society for like 200 years. And samurai were very brutal. Now, this is a novel. They're going to have one season, maybe a couple. Because the premise is the Dutch, they knew of Japan, but if a ship landed there, foreigners would be executed. Now, we'll see. A lot of the characters are the set design. Let's show people. What is this? Let me see. So, you see the period? This isn't Alexander trying to say with the Alexander series, making them gay, whatever else. This is true to historical Japan. What armor looked like. What the setting looked like. How they set. How the culture was. Now, that's why I'm excited for it. It's very good. They're not trying to say that go any kind of modern day it. Because if you ever try to modern day this tale, it doesn't work. Because you can't. It's even myth in Japan at this point. Sitting style, how the person sits. Let me see if it shows it here. Let me see. Okay. Do you see the way he is sitting and the way she is sitting? When you see you'll see a way, right? There is two ways. Now, it's very arguable when this tradition came in. So, presenting yourself at a tea ceremony was very different. See, I can't even use the term because I don't know enough about, like, the style of where you're sitting on your, like, different. This is that period when they think it came in. But effects in the show seem good. And it's actually how the warlords were. Let's go on to something more happier. So now let me see. This is the original trailer. So this is the original trailer for Masters of the Air. This is done in the style of Band of Brothers in the Pacific. This has been in the works for nearly 7-8 years total. Once in about a generation, we get a war show. Once. And unfortunately, we're going to have to enjoy it because this show is good. If you see my review of it, and I guess I'd love to see it like the take. So
We lead our boys through.
So you're happy?
A girl worth riding to is hard to find.
Not if you know where to look.
I'll miss you every second.
Major Egan, you were the first pilot assigned to the 100th.
Me and Buck Levin.
You are in charge of 35 planes and 350 air crewmen.
Don't you die on me before I get over there. Something big is brewing.
The 8th will be sending up the largest air armada ever assembled in the history of mankind.
Straight into Hitler's territory.
We need complete and total air superiority. That's the mission.
What?
You might be the last pretty face I ever see.
What's the move? We lead our boys through it.
All that we do. Day in, day out. Does something to a guy, doesn't it?
We're here to fight the monsters. The things these people are capable of. And they got it coming. Trust me.
Lord, guard and guide the men who fly through the great spaces of the sky.
Are we Tuskegee men or what?
Be with them traversing the air in darkening storms or sunshine fair.
I think we may be done. We are gonna sit here and take it. We're gonna stick with our mission as long as we can fly.
We won't go without a fight.
So, if you see the trailer, and it is directed by Steven Spielberg. Now, you remove it, thank you. Good. Set the stage for this is it's not modern day. It's the war. It is everyone's familiar with Saving Private Ryan. And to be fair, what I'm about to show, I think it's like one of the scenes. This is one of the I kind of wish at times the show, like, let's see. Okay. You see the special effects. You see the war progressing. Okay. There's historical events happening in the show. The film's set in about 42 to 43. It's going to go into 44. They character build. Okay. So the idea of character build. And this is one of the scenes. Like each of about 50 minutes. So mute myself here. So
Here we go. Flak incoming. Hold on, boys.
Motor crew, flat. 11 o'clock row. Flat, 10 o'clock high. 4 o'clock high. Flat, everywhere. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan.
Navigator, what's the ETA for our target?
About 11 minutes.
Roger.
11 minutes? The heavenly host. And all the evil spirits. Holy shit! Who wandered through the earth, seeking the root of souls. Amen.
Shit.
Bombinator command pilot. We should be over the target. I can't see a damn thing. Should I drop?
you get the idea. The show the characters are there. It's very different. Now, a lot of the history in the show, it's funny, even I had to brush up on it. It sets up with the initial 100th. What is the bloody 100th? So by the 5th episode, let's guess gives people the idea. Of the 25 crews, let's say 30, 25, something like that. 35 crews that came in or so. They're down half a wing of the original. Now, that is actually very true to actual World War II history. Pretty much unrivaled next to, let's see it. Keep trying to do the wrong thing. Get a little better at this. Get rid of it.
Shit! Fighters at 10 o'clock roll! 10 o'clock roll!
So, sets the stage. This is, I'll say the episode, but you get the idea. And they don't spare effects either.
They're going for Buck! Fighters, 2 o'clock! 9 o'clock low! More coming! I'm on the 9! All fighters, 2 o'clock level! Got you, son of a bitch! More at 11 o'clock low! They're going for Crater! Oh. Left wing is hit! Oh, she's pulling left! Left flat locked up! Compensating! Rocket! 2 o'clock! Holy shit! Shit! They get clipping!
Norman, Strout?
We're losing airspeed. We need to increase power.
Do it. Norman, Strout!
We're both here!
What's your damage?
Electrical and oxygen hoses.
How's the bomb sack?
Checking. Bomb side is okay! 219 is 2 o'clock! Charge handle's blown off!
Oh.
They're coming from everywhere! Good job, boys! Walk first, 10 o'clock roll! Shit! Buck's hit! Hell with it! Going down to the nose! Roger. 7 o'clock low! Another from 2! All right, Bert, I'm taking that gun. Sir. 10 o'clock roll! Down the nose coming your way!
See, the attrition, the historical part of this is actually true.
They're going after the second element.
So, I guess to describe people for this. This show hits. The thing is, you gotta understand, it's not like they build you up and they kill a character. I mean, these were pilots who got to go home after 25 missions. Half of them most of them never made it. Because if you see the flak scene, right? Flak is basically a shell with shrapnel in it. Now, the thing in this show is the battle scenes. There's not a lot of filler. You'll see like the early unguided rockets get shot into the planes. Because at the beginning of the show, they show the part of the war. The German planes cannot dent the B-17s. you could shoot through the B-17s, but they have dead space. They could fly on one engine, on one wing. Literally. They don't build stuff like they used to. And the rockets, you see a scene in the show where, and it's based on an actual, they thought 5. It's like leads up to like Bloody Thursday or Bloody Bombing Week, which was one of the last periods. I'll have to go when I have notes when I do this. They thought they could send 17 bombers to bomb a target in Munster. One came back. Literally one. This is in the show as well. This is in the show. $160 men lost in one battle. Either knocked dead, some die. Like by the 5th episode, where we are at, I think it should be 6 here soon. Both of the bucks are missing. Well, one buck got shot down, the other buck got entirely. He's having to survive. This is a series that it's actually, as much as I hate a series, this is actually a good series. And I recommend people watch it. See, I have to see too, because Spartacus House of Asher is supposed to. Because there's like one part in the episode where they didn't think you could punch through. A guy's half of his face gets blown off. Let me end here. But it's interesting. And yes, that's where I am. So, well, time flies. But House of Asher's on there. Shogun's going to be that. But it is a series. So I wish people luck. And thank you for staying till the end. And Renowned, hit me back up. I will have if we do, it will probably be fun. But I ain't going to throw you to the wolves. But I will take leave. And I wish people luck. And those who catch this up later. Talk to you later. Bye.